order, you get to customize your order. Do you like American-grown Granny Smith apples, little tartness there? How about that quintessential treat of the holiday season with the warmth of the caramel from Prindables? And that flavor you're seeing right there, that's Santa's milk and cookies.
This one's brand new.
It's so cute. 18,000 orders have already been placed, everybody. And this is a situation where we want to bring you in immediately. 10 million Prindables apples have been sold here at QVC. Call us at 800-395-1601. We're going to have a fun hour this morning. We're kicking off season's eatings. And all you have to do is decide, do you want 5 or do you want 10? So up top on that top shelf, that's your 10 count choice, where you get 5 of Santa's milk and cookies that Allie was cutting. And then you also get 5 of the triple chocolate and snowflake. Now down below, because you said, based off of customer request, you said, hey, could I get a 5-er? Yeah, you can. You can get the 5 holiday gift boxes with your 5 large caramel apples, 3 Santa's milk and cookies, and 2 triple chocolate and snowflakes. Of course, with the 10 count, you get the boxes too. And aren't the boxes so cute?
They're adorable. The little windows and doors
you
open.
Get peeks.
Yes, and you can still write the to and from. It's very sweet.
Now then choose your ship week, right? So fully customizable today's special value. You choose your ship week of November 14th in time for Thanksgiving.
Okay, perfect.
Right? You can choose the week of November 28th, Friendsgiving. That's what I'm calling it.
Or if you want to gift a little early, maybe to the teachers before winter break.
I love that. You can choose the week of December 5th for your friends and coworkers. That's when a lot of office parties
that's when I gift them to you.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. Now, that was a subtle hint that you picked up immediately. And then we also have the week of December 12th for Hanukkah and Christmas. Now, you could also utilize Bill to Ship To, but one thing we want to call out, it's today's special value day. So do you want a single shipment? Or do you want auto delivery? Auto delivery is 2 shipments where you're locking in that price for your Easter or your March, your spring shipment for those spring celebrations. How about that price though?
Oh, because here's the deal.
So good.
So it starts, your 5 apples is $39.95. If you want to bump up to the 10, well, let me back up, because if you're getting the 5 apples, per apple was $7.99 an apple.
Yeah, that's a nice gift.
Under $8 a gift. Now bump up to the 10 and your whole... Let me check my notes. So then it's $5.99 an apple, but what is it you're saving? Almost $20 on a stock up and save to get the 10. Do you know what I'm doing though?
Tell me.
Ordering the 10 for me to gift to teachers, but then get the 5 to ship out to families that live in other states, like my sister and her kids and her family.
That's really
that's a family of 4. They're gonna have to fight over that 5th apple.
I respect it. And you know what? You actually stock up and save on that 10 count.
Yeah.
So the
Almost
price comes down $19.95 because we don't double the price of the 5 count. We actually bring it down. While we look at the size of these apples, can we bring in Lori Shore? I mean, we can't talk about Prindables without Lori Shore. Lori, it is so good to see you.
Oh my gosh, how
lady.
lucky am
I gotta get in on that.
How lucky am I? You guys, thanks for having me.
It's so good to have you here. And I mean, already at midnight kicked off wildly popular.
I was telling you all just a few minutes ago, I have never been more excited about today's special value. And you know, it's kind of exciting and tough to come up with a new holiday tradition for our customers that we've developed this priceless relationship with. So to be able to do that choice of 10 and 5, the ship week choice, and this new flavor. Okay, so every year, and you guys know this as well as I do, we try to come up with a new flavor that's not too left of center. You know what I mean? We want it still to have wide appeal. This one,
it's so good.
we did good.
Allie, tell her what your kids said.
Good.
When I told them the name, Lori, that it was Santa's milk and cookies, immediately my daughter's eyes lit up and she said, Mommy, we have to make sure we order these to give them to Santa on Christmas Eve.
I love it.
Sweet.
That is just precious.
Isn't that sweet? I mean, they loved the flavor. So let's actually, can we dive in a little bit to what makes the Santa's milk and cookies? And then we also have the triple chocolate snowflake.
Let me go ahead and slice into another one here to give you a sense of this. Oh, and then you touched on Mary, the fresh apples and all this, but let's just focus on top of what you get all the time. You know, the tangy sweet apples, made from scratch caramel. To tell you what you're looking at there, well, first of all, the sprinkles. I'm going to start with those because
Oh,
my
the
kids, it's like,
sprinkles.
what else do we
Well,
care
Santa
about?
also loves sprinkles.
You got it. Then these are mini cookies or sugar cookie pieces.
So cute.
White chocolate chips. And the combination is kind of like, you know, my daughter loves those vanilla steamers, you know, that are so good. So
yes.
it's like the sweetened milk, or it's kind of like the icing on top of the cookie with the caramel. You know, I am a dark chocolate gal,
Gosh, did you
but
hear that
when you
snap?
get a
Yeah, that was
combination
good.
of those flavors together, it is a symphony. I mean, our confectioners, they know what they're doing.
I
That's
just
all we're
need to
saying.
get a spoon. I just saw a caramel pole in there.
Oh,
That
good.
inspired me to get into the
that.
kettle. I mean,
every apple's dipped fresh.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, what's such a great point. These apples are dunked, I mean, hours before they head out the door. That's it. So they're dunked fresh. The caramel's made from scratch, you know, daily,
Mary, that's faster
small
than
batches.
we get out the door. She's like, that's impressive. It's true. They get all dressed up.
That's one of the orchards that we turn to in Washington State. We've developed these special relationships with orchards that grow the apples to our specifications and send them straight to us, and the caramel, come on.
Ooh.
We create that flavor and that texture that blankets the apples, cradles the toppings, and you're seeing the last step there, the additional toppings on the top for that coverage that our customers
I
love.
want that job.
I just-
to like reach into the topping and just a hug.
By the way, that's
around
what
that
it feels
caramel.
like when you get a hug from Lori Shore.
oh,
Like when
it's
that
so-
apple
Gosh, look
was
how
going through.
Sweet.
Oh man, isn't that in the boxes? You know what makes me think of, you know, so many, I wish we did this, so many families have those collectible Christmas villages. And
I
it's
do, yes.
Kids, do you really? And
I
it's like,
do.
children, don't touch. You know, like heaven forbid they knock it off or break
Yeah.
it. This is
are
their
ones they can
Christmas
touch.
village that you can just, it's so much fun for the kids.
Can we talk for a second too? Because 400 have already been spoken for. No matter which one you're picking up, at the like wrapped around the heart, the core of the apple is that the legendary caramel. But there's also the triple chocolate with snowflakes.
Yes,
so
please.
if you're getting the 10, you get 5 of each.
Isn't that
If you're
so
getting
cool?
the 5, it's 2 of the triple chocolate snowflake and then 3 of Santa's milk and cookies. Look at that.
So this is our most popular flavor, and we love to provide it in our Today's Special Value whenever possible. So what are you looking at? Milk chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, and the snowflake sprinkles along with that yummy caramel, excuse me, that almost fell over, and that tangy sweet, crisp, crunchy, fresh from the orchard, fresh out the door from our Prindables kitchen, Granny
Mary,
Sweet
do you need
apple.
a napkin? You're drooling.
I like everything you're saying and doing right now. I'm just laying on the table because you know what? It's that Prindables story.
Yeah.
You know, and people say, oh, it's an apple dipped in caramel and sweet treats. But you know what?
it's
There's
different.
something very special about a Prindables experience. It's gourmet.
Yeah.
It's a recipe. It's a memory. And that's why, I mean, I've shared with you every year, and I shared with Allie this morning about how the mail carrier for my mom starts stopping her in October saying, are we doing Prindables this year? Because it's a memory and it's so special.
Is this one apple, Lori?
This is what that mail carrier is going to get. So she gets the box that is that adorable, fun, festive cottage decorated for the holidays. She pulls out that big, large apple.
Yeah.
That the last time we had this on air was in spring, and then one apple cut into wedges is what Allie and I are holding right here. Isn't that great? I mean,
Yeah.
this truly is a survey of serves 4. So to know that you've got all those incredible wedges that you're going to get to spoil special people in your life with.
Well, who in your family loves to receive Prindables apples? You know, we gift them to the teachers and the neighbors. We gift them to our own tummies because we buy them. I mean, we love to indulge at the Carr family. My kids love them. I love them. My husband loves them. And so we like to stock them up for like holiday dessert board. But
Love
give us a
it.
call because she's done. I'd love to hear who you gifted to or what your family tradition is. Maybe it does sit at the Thanksgiving table. And this is that place card setting, you know, the where everybody sits, but it's also a decadent treat, a perfect way to kick off the season. How's your taste buds dancing?
That's a
Mary,
triple chocolate,
listen,
right?
I'm so sorry you have to host a show when you don't like the food.
I'll muscle through. I will somehow muscle through. The tart of the apple and the sweetness and the rich butteriness of the caramel, and then the texture of the little snowflakes and the milk and the dark chocolate. Unlike any other, and I've shared stories over the years about been very lucky to be a little girl overseas. I know what quality ingredients are. I know what the mouthfeel and the taste of European butter and butter from around the country. I mean, it's all different experiences. This is gourmet in every bite.
And
Yeah.
it was
Every bite.
almost 40 years ago that we really pioneered the gourmet caramel apple. And it was really quite simple. I mean, it's super fresh ingredients, super premium ingredients, made to order, shipped to the customer right away. It's everything you loved about the caramel apples at the carnivals growing
Yes.
up, but everything you appreciate as an adult. Yeah.
I'm going to dive into this in just a second, but can I help you make up your mind? Because this is the first time ever we've done an option to just get 5. She's bringing in the box. So Mary's got the full.
Here, but I'll stand over
10.
here.
Look at this. The boxes come with it. There's no gift tags needed. You don't have to do anything extra except put them in the box.
Yes,
and
yes.
that is it.
I mean, think of all the teachers. We were talking about our sanitation workers and how important they are to us, and your neighbors and your friends. I mean, but it comes like this with the gift boxes too. You don't. All you need is a pen.
I love it. And yeah, exactly. All you need is a pen.
Next year, include the pen.
Yeah. Let's
First
make it.
time ever we've included a pen. No, I'm just kidding, but it is really easy.
It is. It's so easy. I'm going ahead and putting this little cottage together. Each cottage has a fun. We went.
Wait,
we
is
had
that a sloth?
We went a little
Yes,
crazy.
please.
He's in a
Thank
Christmas
you.
sweater?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
The
That's
other
heaven.
characters are a little bit
Sorry,
more
I was
traditional.
a little slow on that one.
But the sloth one is so fun. And for the spring assortment, there's a llama.
Oh,
It's a no drama llama.
Wait, is he in pajamas? A llama in pajamas?
there
Next
you
time.
go.
Next time. Lori, can I show you everything that you're getting? Because you've got
Love it.
You've got 2 different flavors. It's the first time that we've ever done the choice of 5. And then also the first time brand new flavor is Santa's milk and cookies. It's delicious.
a
And then
cute
you've got that
idea.
returning favorite of the triple chocolate with the snowflake. So right up here is the 10. And then you choose, or do you just want the 5? If you're getting the 10, it's 5 of each. If you go for the 5, you get 3 of Santa's milk and cookies, which then you could leave an extra one out for Santa.
I love it.
See, isn't that perfect? And then 2 of the triple chocolate, yum, with snowflakes. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Now, then you just need to pick when you want it to ship out. So November 14th could be perfect for your holiday, your Thanksgiving entertaining. You want to get a little festive and a little bright, a little early. That works for you.
Yep.
November 28th is perfect for early festive, right? Yeah, they're stinking adorable.
Festivus. What a good
Or
idea.
if you do Friendsgiving celebrations between Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love December 5th for our teachers because
Yeah.
they take holiday break a little bit early, so we get to make sure it gets in their hands. And then you also have your choice
call us.
between the 28th, or excuse me, the week of the 12th. That'll actually stay fresh in the refrigerator until New Year's. So you choose, do you want the 5 or the 10?
Yep.
Choose when you want them shipped, but I would really consider the auto delivery because you get to keep the price. If you're buying the 5, it's $7.99 an apple. If you're buying the 10, it's going to be $5.99 an apple.
That's
and I went ahead
fantastic.
and just checked on the boxes. 2 of the boxes have decorated Easter eggs, the spring assortment.
Ooh, cute.
The others don't, which gives you a lot of flexibility if
Oh,
you don't want
sure.
them just, Easter gifts.
Look at
it's
that.
the way it adheres to the spoon, to that wooden spoon, describes how it hugs the apples, how it cradles the toppings. And you know what? I don't often say this, but I love it. It's a great combination of these classic copper kettles that control the temperature so well. And we have computers attached to each pot. We control the temperature to 1/10 of 1 degree.
Oh my
That's how
gosh.
crucial it is to get that consistency in that
I've
flavor.
never been jealous of a computer before, but I'd love to be attached to a pot of Prindables
so
caramel. You know what? It's about the stories, right? And it's about you sharing your story with us this morning. More than 10 million Prindables apples have sold here just at QVC, and we'd love for you to be a part of our show this morning. It's 800-395-1601 to jump into our live presentation
Please.
with us and
We
chat
love
with
it.
us.
Yeah.
We love hearing your stories. You know, we share a lot of our own stories when we're on air, and we would love to hear some of yours because, trust me, your stories become our stories too. We consider you family and friends. So tell us, have you given Prindables apples away before? More than, I think, 1,000 have already been ordered this morning just
this morning.
Those numbers, those numbers have different meanings to different people. To me, that's the number of people that get to receive this.
Agreed.
Or you get to serve. You know, I'll show you this. We showed you what 1 apple looks like cut up. This is 3.
Wow.
So that is a full dessert platter for a
bring that to the
party.
party.
Exactly. Plus,
Yeah, it
you
is.
can, even if you get the 5 assortment, you get 3 here and you get to keep 1 of each flavor.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
so
idea.
perfect. And then the
That's why
10,
she's the
heavens.
genius.
Yeah.
And talk to us about the size difference here. So I
Oh,
keep
I love
holding
this.
this up like Vanna.
You're doing good, Mary.
This, thank you. The size difference is.
You know, I don't really get to kind of speak about this individual size. This is what we have most of the year. Almost every assortment we have is the individual size, and we love it. And you probably love it too.